What's up, everybody? What's up? LSUODYSSEY.com here with a breaking news version of our show because, a story we broke a while ago. The news cycle has finally caught up with us. Oh, this is funny. About half of the fan base were about to kill me, destroying me the other day. There's no way this has happened. There's no way. There's no, and it happened. Suggs signs with LSU. LSU finally break that transfer portal losing streak on, when it comes to these DTs. Big to get JVR Suggs. This is a guy who was looked after. So many top schools wanted this guy. Maybe that speaks more to just how defensive tackle is such a premium position in this transfer portal cycle. Maybe it speaks to the fact that, he's incredible, blah, 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 blah. To me, oh my God, these whiny toddlers. To me, this is about more than just, yeah, he's good. He's talented. Does he have the body for the FCC? We don't know. Can he be an impact player in season 1 of his 2-year eligibility? We don't know. What we do know right now is LSU absolutely needed somebody. And they did it. They got it. They got it done. And it's very, it's hard to celebrate when a Division II player barely chooses LSU. There was all these, yeah, he was locked up, whatever, but like at the same time, there's still some concerns going into this final stretch. And we were really the only people who said this was a lock. Everyone else was really worried about this and freaked out by this, and frankly, too scared to make a prediction on this. We made a prediction because we had top info before his visit ended that he would be committing to LSU. And that's what happened. And I think it's about time that we kind of get petty about this. We have had our name trashed, and we've just dealt with it. We've taken it. We have had, people who might not appreciate that we're not from Louisiana and that we still get better interviews and access than they do. They get jealous over that. They get angry over that. They get hurt over that. And we are on their shit list forever. All right. No matter what we do, it's never right. Okay. Joe Burrow could say that's the greatest website ever, and they would say, fuck Joe Burrow. Like, that's how much some of these people just don't like me, I guess. And it's just that competitive or something. But really, all in all, what matters is the work. And at this point, I don't have to defend my work anymore. I don't have to prove my work anymore. My work proves itself. It's right there. And we're done taking this shit. We've been a good sport, but at this point, it's, you don't jump on this bandwagon, you're going to be stuck in the dark when it comes to information for a long time. That's all I can say. And we're just going to continue to work hard and continue to push and continue to really go full on at this, because this is what it's about. This is what it's all about for me is we want to give LSU fans, the number one fan base in the country, the best and most up-to-date information possible, whether that's a fluid situation, whether that is a situation that is very clear cut. We are going to try and report this as best as we can. Now, some people are going to say, hey, he got lucky with that. He got lucky with that. How many times has it been, well, he got lucky with that one. He got lucky with that one. How many times? How many times can you just say, oh, well, he got lucky with that one? Well, I must be the greatest gambler of all time then. I must be the greatest gambler at this point then. Because I mean, if I'm just guessing and just throwing shit at the wall like a few have said, then I'm the greatest gambler of all time. Because I have literally gambled my career over and over and over at this point, right? At some point you just got to admit we know what we're doing. At some point you just got to admit it's okay. It's okay. It's okay, everybody. You don't have to melt. We got the defensive tackle. And, there's a lot of people who say that we're wrong on everything. We miss everything. Every big story. Even the ones we've broken and get national credit for, we've still missed those ones, right? We won't get credit for this story from those people, and that's okay. But all of you know. And that is that's a reward in and of itself. So what does everyone think about this? We get JVR Suggs out of Grand Valley State, a player who, I mean, if LSU did not get this guy, it would have been hell to pay. It would have been a melt like you wouldn't have seen since, it would have been incredible, the melt over this defensive tackle position and LSU being unable to get it done. And maybe, getting a second division guy says, well, LSU still didn't get it done because this is a player LSU shouldn't have settled for. But you look at who was after this guy, and it's like, okay, maybe all of college football are just desperate for defensive tackles, because it's like everyone from Florida State to Wisconsin to Michigan, Kentucky, everybody was after this guy, right? From all corners, all conferences, it appears. And, 21 tackles in each of the last 2 years doesn't really blow up. But he's got some good TFL numbers. He's got some good sack numbers. 8.5 sacks over the last few years. I believe it's 14.5 TFLs, 9 batted passes. So this is a guy who should contribute. He should, right? Holden knows. That's the thing, is like, maybe I need to get better at my job, and I need to not give out information in DMs or just keep it straight to the site and keep it straight to Twitter, because Holden, if I printed half the info I give Holden, my God, we'd probably have you all won over, wouldn't we? But no, Holden knows. He's one of the people who knows. And I'm kind of really disgusted with this idea that we've never broken news, we've never been reliable, we've never been this, because we made 2 mistakes in our early years, which was about 3 years ago. Okay. I mean, I can take you on a visual tour of every single one of these things. I mean, I can show you the Miles Brennan story when he was going to come back, and everyone thought I was full of shit for posting that, and then he did come back, and one player after another from that 2021 team coming back, not going to the NFL. We broke all that. Countless transfers guys who especially Louisiana guys who came home, Greg Brooks Jr., players such as that, who came back to LSU. We broke a lot of those transfers in that cycle. The work proves itself. We don't have to do this anymore. This ring around the rosy thing. But I'm definitely going to have fun with this. Let me show you some of these comments. Lon, it's from Steven. Lon, why would you go and say he is expected to sign with LSU? And Suggs turns around and posts pictures of his visit and makes it a point to say he is not committed. My brother, you have to quit doing stuff like that if you don't know for sure what the recruit is doing. All that. Don't know what else he was meaning. All that. All that you need to do better. You need to do better. Post stuff you only know for sure that it's the truth. Steven. Steven. And then here's people posting the not committed. Ooh. Jeffrey M. throwing shit at the wall again, hoping it sticks so you can say you reported it first and prove you are connected. Hopefully leading to more subscribers. Same song and dance. Hopefully for LSU and your desired subs it works out. And you know what? It did. And so I guess every time I get something right, I guess I'm just gambling. I don't know anything. I'm just throwing it at the wall, right, Jeffrey M? Just throwing it at the wall because that's how I've broken a lot of stories and gotten credited by On3 and 247 and Sports Illustrated and ESPN and Dandy Don and the Rivals. The list goes on and on and on. But I guess that's how you do it. It's just by just throwing shit at the wall, right? It makes you look foolish and really upsets LSU fans if the recruit ends up going with another school. Listen, I never do stuff like this on social media. But then I have to ask myself, why do I defend you from all the lawn haters on On3 when you turn and do stuff like this? Do stuff like this? Like what? Break news 2 days before anyone else? I thought you would like that as LSU fans who were desperate to know the defensive tackle's destination. I thought you would be desperate to know. And, I broke the news by 2 days. So you should have been calmed down at this point and like, hey, he's coming. But I guess that's because you didn't trust me. So you didn't really, you've almost given yourself a heart attack for no reason over the last 2 days. Deep Texas Smoke, you have been wrong so many times before. Why don't you actually wait for the recruit to say something? Maybe I did. Maybe he did say something. It just wasn't to you or to Twitter. Maybe it was to me. Who knows? Man, I could have fun with this. Could have fun with this for days. But I won't. I'm just glad LSU shored up a big position. I'm happy to have broken that news. I'm happy to be a part of that news. But this is fun. This is fun. So I hope these guys join the show and apologize. They probably forgot that they even posted that, which usually happens. I don't take it personally, but actually I do, because I work extremely hard at what I do, and I'm doing this from fucking Utah. And I'm beating you guys in Louisiana to this news and this information. And so yeah, I'm gonna take it fucking personal when someone tells me I don't know what I'm talking about, I don't have sources, I don't do this, I don't do that, when I've done it for the last 4 fucking years. We're done being Mr. Nice Guy, and we've proven what we can do for the last 4 years. And now it's time for you to follow our lead. The work is there. The work proves itself. The dates and the times, especially. And you know, all of you know this for a fact. When we broke the Matt House being fired story, in mass, the entire Louisiana media went scrambling. So many of them hitting me up through DMs. How do you know this for sure? How do you know? What's your source? Blah, blah, blah. And then 10 minutes later, LSU have to put out a press release. So, what does that say? And then suddenly everyone else takes claim for the news that we broke. Matt Zenitz takes claim for it. This guy takes claim for it. Wilson Alexander. And they are terrified to give someone like me credit. They are embarrassed to be beaten by a guy in Utah. And I'm sorry, but I'm just going to rub it in really bad right now with salt. Because I've taken a lot of shit for a long time, and now it's your turn. Now it's your turn. Haters on On3. I don't really care if there's haters on On3. They're doing great for us with the free promotion. The fact that we've made a name for ourselves in LSU media is insane already. We live in Utah, and we're doing a better job than a lot of these guys at breaking the news. What does that tell you about the Baton Rouge media? Not all of them. I think Jacques Doucet, hardest working guy in LSU media, really. Matt Moscona, I think he gets a lot of shit, but I think Matt does a lot of good work. Jordy, whatever people's opinion on him is, he's definitely a voice that people look to. So what do you all want to talk about, huh? I've got about 5 more minutes. 5 more minutes. And yeah, I feel I don't like being cocky. I don't like being a braggadocio. But I've about had it with being way too humble about what we do, because I don't think it actually shines the work we've done. And so I think it's about time we just kind of show it off and just say, look at this, look at that, look at this, look at that. I think it's about time we just do that. Some people might not think this is a show and it's more of a rampage by me, but so it is. I knew today was just going to be a very funny day, a very fun day. God, we could highlight even more of those comments. Even more of the tomfoolery and the shithousery that we had to deal with of doubt. Nonstop doubt. Well, I guess we shouldn't rub it in too much. That would probably be unsportsmanlike, you know. And I'm sure there's people right now who are saying, "Oh, you're being so rude doing this. How could you do that?" And it's like, you know what? We've taken so much just shit over the years that we've been told to kill ourselves. We've been told, quit your job, quit doing this. LSU hates you. I've been told just about every vile, just disgusting type of insult you could be told over and over and over. And some I get that it's just sometimes fans just want to hate, just want to freak out. Sometimes they blame the messenger, and I get it. And sometimes we have made mistakes and put ourselves in stupid positions, and we've learned from it, but we're not going to be perfect. We're just going to have to keep learning from things too. We're not going to ever be 100% just seamless here. No one is. And that's the thing that you need to pay attention to. Pay attention to the people who never admit that they're wrong. Pay attention to the people who will never, they obviously screwed something up and then they quickly are burying it. You see it every day. With us, you will actually hear from us. We were wrong, We'll actually admit that stuff. Our subscribers know. Sorry, it is very hot here today. It is like 80-something degrees. You can see it. I got the red cheeks and everything. But, yeah. Everybody, LSU gets a big, much-needed signing here tonight. Defensive tackle Jair Suggs. And if you've been subscribed, if you follow LSU Odyssey, you would have known that 2 days ago. And the people who have been with us for long enough weren't even worried, weren't even concerned. They were like, this is funny, bro. You're going to get a lot of apologies in a few days. Probably not. Probably no apologies, probably no credit, nothing like that. And that's fine. But you all saw it. And you all know. The work speaks for itself, baby. The work speaks for itself. We're going to keep working.